Today I would like to work with you on making a simple corset. My name is Lynn and welcome to my channel. So maybe you're new to sewing, maybe you're new to sewing 16th century clothing, maybe you're just scared to sew historically accurate clothing from the 16th century. It can be a bit intimidating. Whatever your reason, I'm going to show you how to make a simple corset rather than doing a historically accurate pair of bodies that you would have found in later 16th century in Elizabethan England. Materials that will help you with making a simple corset, or at least making the pattern to make the corset. I recommend having paper available, and you want it to be large enough that you can draw the pattern on there, and then you will take the paper pattern onto a scrap piece of fabric. And it doesn't have to be a large piece of fabric. Under a yard is more than enough fabric, but you want enough there that you can have the fabric go around your body and around the torso. First, you will want to get your bust and waist measurements, as well as the waist to the underarm measurement, and you also will need to know your cup size. Once you have your measurements, then I recommend going to this website. I will have the link below in the description. Put in your measurements, and then this website will generate your own specific corset pattern. And then as you scroll down, once you have generated your corset pattern, it will show you step by step on how to create your pattern for you. With this pattern, you will want to then go to your piece of paper and transfer the pattern, go with the measurements that are on here, and create a paper pattern that you will then put on scrap fabric to create your first, think of it like your first rough draft of your pattern. So here is my paper pattern, just to show you where that is the top of the pattern. And here is the front side of my pattern. Right here is the waist to underarm, and then this is the back. Also on the paper pattern is where you can do measurements to figure out what size boning you will need and where to place your boning. Once you have your paper pattern made out and all of your measurements ready for your boning, now take the scrap fabric, fold it in half, now place your paper pattern on the fabric, and you want the front side to be on the fold of the fabric. Then cut out your pattern. And like I said before, think of this as the rough draft of your first pattern. From here, you will wrap it around your body. It helps to have another person to help with this, to make sure you want to pull it as tight as possible. For this fabric, I just used muslin. You want fabric that will not stretch too much to make sure you get a good fit for your pattern. And this is my completed corset. As you can see, I have a seam right here. I have sewn in channels on the corset, so this is double-sided. I like to use canvas, but whatever fabric you use, you just want a fabric, a material that is going to handle a lot of pulling without stretching. And like I said, I sewed channels for the different bones. When you first sew the front and the back side of your corset together, you will only sew along the side seams and around the part that goes along the waist, and then flip it right side out, and then you will sew all of your channels in place. After you have sewn your channels onto your corset, then I recommend putting in the grommets before you put the boning in the channels. Slip in the boning into all of the channels, and then up at the top, I just simply used bias tape to finish off my corset. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video and would like to watch more of my videos, please follow the links on the side of the page. Please select thumbs up that you like the video. It helps with the algorithm. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And please click subscribe and ring that bell to be updated when new videos come out.